Hey guys, Matt here again for Udesly.com. We are excited to announce our brand new integration which is now live and ready to use for Webflow, which is Shopify. This allows you to build your Shopify theme within Webflow and use the really nice e-commerce system that Shopify offers. So in this video what we're going to do is show how you can clone the starter theme, go over how you can use the adapter to convert it to a Shopify theme, and then upload it using the Shopify settings. And therefore we will there go over the basic understanding of the Shopify dashboard so you get to grips with the UI. So number one, what you need to do is click on there and clone the theme into your Webflow project. Just go onto there and select clone like so. You could create your project, name it whatever you want, and then once you have created it, it will open up in a new project ready for you to start your next e-commerce project. So as you can see, we have the homepage with a featured blog section. We have the products down here which pulls in all of the recent products. And we also have our footer design there with our menu as well. Now if you go to the pages, what we have a couple of our account pages. For example, your account here to track orders can be fully customized using Webflow elements. We have our activate your account page, register page, addresses page, our login page, reset password, and lastly for the account pages we have our order pages. Now it's really quite neat because you can change absolutely everything inside of here, so you can change all of the font stylings there, including all of this up here as well. We have our cart. Again, you can customize all of this and including the layout to match your style that you are after. We have our collection lists page. In Shopify, instead of having product categories, we have product collections. What this page will do is pull in a nice feed of all of the collections you have created in Shopify with a nice pagination down at the bottom. Again, you can customize this as well. We have our gift card page, which gives us all of the relevant information for our gift card. And of course our default page there for any other content. And of course we have some utility pages, so we have our password protect. So if you want to take your store offline, you can do that with our password protected page. We have our 404 error page, and we have our search results as well. And then for the CMS, what we have our articles template. So if we go inside of there, this is what we will see for our blog page. We have our blogs template, which is our feed for our blog. In our collections template, this is what we will see for all of our products. So for example, if we go inside one of our collections, for example coffee, this will show all of our coffee products inside of this. So this is the template for your collections. And again, you can customize all of these elements, so your tag, collection, and you can also pull in some of your tags and product types and your product vendors as well. And again, we have our pagination down there. And lastly, we have our product template, which can be customized as well to match your liking. So we have all the generic stuff like our sold out, sale, and all of the information as well, which all can be customized again to your heart's content, fully created within the Webflow editor using the Webflow native elements. So that is the Shopify starter theme, and you could go ahead and clone it to use within your Webflow project. Now what we need to do now is export this, so you need to hit the export code button, and then once this has loaded, what we need to do is prepare our zip, and then we could go ahead and download that zip there like so. Next up, what you need to do is open up the brand new version of the Udesly adapter, which is version 1.5. Here we are greeted with two new options now. Instead of converting the theme directly, you have WordPress, and of course we have Shopify. In this one we are going to focus on Shopify, so select that there and you can drag and drop your zip that you have just downloaded from Webflow into there like so. What we're going to do is just give this a name, so I'm just going to call this Udesly Shopify Demo. Author can be Matt, and we can just give this a nice little description here. And again, you can obviously have your version number down there as well. So you want to hit next once you're finished with that, and you're greeted with your page type. Now all of the pages from the starter theme are already pre-populated here when you use that. So if you do decide to use the Shopify starter theme and have all of these pages exactly the same, just you've changed the style or maybe added a few other pages, you can be rest assured that all of the default pages are already pre-populated for you. But I'm going to go through them anyway. This collection page here is your page template for your collections. So for example, if you click inside of the coffee collection, you get a list of all of the products there. That is what that is, your product list page basically. We've got the collections lists page, which again, this gives you a list of all the collections. You have the product page, cart page, and gift card page. We have account pages, so we have the activate, account page, order, addresses, login, registration, and reset password page, all quite self-explanatory there. Blog page, we have our single article page, which is our page template for our blog posts, and we have our blog page there, which is like a blog archive listing all of our blog posts. We have our search page for our search results. We have some generic pages here, so we have a home page, a default page template, which is just our default page template that we could create in Webflow, and we have a template for a page, so we can go ahead and create another variant of a page if we wanted to and have it as a template option. And lastly, we have some utility pages, so we have a 404 page, and we also have our password page there as well. The password page again allows you to take your store offline if it's in development mode, for example. But because we have all of the page types pre-populated thanks to the starter theme, I'm going to hit next, and then I'm going to hit next again, and I'm ready to convert. And then once you convert, you can download the template and save it into your documents folder. So now we have that converted, what we need to do now is go to our Shopify and log in. What you need to do then is hit on online store, select themes and wait for it to load, and then we can go ahead and upload the theme there. Click choose file, and then I'm ready to select my newly created zip from the adapter. So open that and then upload, and once the theme has uploaded, you can see it's uploaded here. I have the actions to preview or publish the new theme if I wanted to, and I can also rename, download or edit the code from there as well if I wanted to. So if you want to publish that, just hit publish there like so. Now I'm just going to go over the Shopify dashboard very briefly so you get an understanding of how it works and how it may help you to get started using Shopify. We have a few options here on the home dashboard which allows you to view reports and stuff like that. If we go to orders, you can see that we have orders pending, whether you have fulfilled and whether payment is pending. And obviously you can go inside of there like so, and you'll be able to see what products have been purchased by this customer. We have products, and we can easily export or import a CSV. We can add a new product from there, and it's fairly straightforward. You can just type in a title, the product description, give it a product type. So for example, if it is confectionery, you can have that there. You can have the vendor. So for example, if you've got multiple suppliers and you want to advertise the fact that you are supplying a certain type of product via a certain vendor, you can go ahead and do that. You can add it to your collections. You can also give them tags. We have image option there as well. We have price, SKU, and we also have the option to track inventory of products. So handy way of keeping stock control. And we also have options for shipping as well. We can also add variants to the products, and we can also edit the website SEO from here as well. So it's really quite straightforward there for adding products. We can quickly access the inventory if we have products that are manageable via the stock control. We can go to our collections and manage all of our collections here as well, for example. So we can add a new one if we want to have coffee beans, for example, and have that as a new collection. We have the option here for gift cards if we want to manage gift cards as well. We have the customers tab, which allows you to track the customers on your site and what orders they have spent. There is a nice analytical dashboard which gives you a lot of information about how your store is performing. There is a couple marketing options, discounts as well, and you have the option to add apps to your Shopify dashboard to get more functionality out of your store. And of course, if we go to our online store down here, we can have blog posts. So we could create our blog post there, and that's pretty much the same as creating a product. We have our pages as well, which is very similar to creating blog posts as well. We can add a new page using the default template we set up in Webflow. And we have the option down here to connect a custom domain if we wanted to as well. And you can change some of the preferences for your store. One thing to note as well, that the theme you create in Webflow and convert using the Udesly adapter is all compatible with any plan you pick for Shopify. So whether that be the basic one or the very high end, you will be rest assured that your theme will work on any plan that you have with Shopify. Now for the front end, you can see that we have all of our blog posts pulled here, so I can read more there, and you can see my blog post has pulled in. If I go back to the home and scroll down, you can see that I have some of my products in here, and you can see which ones are on sale and which aren't. And if I click into one of them, you can see that I'm greeted with my quantity box. We have the add to cart button, as well as our vendor plus the collection type down there as well. If we go to our collections list, you can see we have a list of all of our collections, and I can select inside of one of them, and I'm greeted with my collections page, which has a feed of all of our collections. And then lastly, if I go to the news, you can see I've got all of my news feed there, and I can go to login page and test that my login page is working, or I can click lost password and bring the lost password box up there. So there you go, that is a brief rundown of how you can get started using the brand new integration for Webflow, which is Shopify. And don't forget, you can completely customize your Webflow project with any fonts, any colors, and add any additional elements that you want, and you can manage it within the Shopify dashboard. Anyway, my name has been Matt. I hope you got all the best from this quick little video course for the Shopify integration, but I hope you guys got a lot of information, and all the best for the future.